So you know how I keep complaining I don't have a tripod because it's somewhere else? Guess what I just found whilst looking for a light stand? Yeah. Hi everyone, it's Dan from Phase Drive Media here. Today we're taking a look at my camera bag, or more importantly, cleaning it out. Now you might ask yourself, Dan, why do you need to clean out your camera bag? Because it's full of stuff that I don't use and I want to streamline the inventory. And reason two, because I want to fit this in. I don't use it enough, and if it's in my camera bag, I might use it a bit more often, yeah? So, there you go. Now, for the most part, this isn't a very big camera bag. It's, one camera, one lens. I have other lenses. I just don't use them very often because I have a one and done kind of thing. Just on the camera right now. I don't want to point it down there. But I'm able to fit most of what I use on a daily basis, and a few things that I can bring along to more complicated shoots or more, bigger projects. More bigger projects. That's a word. So I have a couple of lav mics and a battery grip stored on the bottom of this, just like they're ultimate just in cases because they're actually useful to have when you don't think you're going to need them. So they stay in the bottom, they're just kind of there, and they help hold up the camera. There's a system, okay, just trust me. The main things I want to keep in the bag are things like the battery charger. I use this all the time, and you should always have it with you because your batteries need charging, yo. With that, of course, comes the plug to charge the things from the electricity. Yes, would you believe I'm a native English speaker? And of course, a spare battery, or 2 or 3, however many. I only have one because I just do, because I'm crazy. Some little inconsequential items like a spare battery for the mic, and the lens cap for camera and lens, which are the wrong way around, camera lens. Standard stuff. Next to that, the UV filter, Migobi. I love this thing, it's just awesome. Adjustable UV, fantastic. Never leave home without it. And that's about it. Everything else is kind of inconsequential, apart from maybe a spare memory card, but that's like the emergency. So the first thing I want to tackle is the front pocket, because that's where most of the useless crap is, and gotta start somewhere. So we have a plug, need to keep that because it's for the battery charger, and as we mentioned, lens caps. Now this, I don't even know what this is. This is a filter for one of the vintage lenses I have. I don't know which one. It's a UV, and I don't know if I've ever used it to actually film with. I want to use it at some point because I've used it before to experiment with, and it had some really nice kind of lens flary things going on, and it's filthy, Jesus. But as a standard everyday carry, nah, that's out of here. And next we come to this. I saw this and I was so confused. It's another set of lens caps, but I have no idea what for, because my other body has a cover on it. All my vintage lenses have covers on them. Obviously the ones on the camera are already here. So where the hell do these belong? I feel like someone is out there that I've worked with that has no lens caps, and they're like, where have they gone? And I'm just like, I have them apparently, so we don't need those. Useless. Next, a micro USB to USB. Again, kind of just in case thing, but I've literally never used this cable. I might use it in the future, and I might think, oh, I should have packed that in my bag, but for now, it's an everyday carry, like I said. Nah, no. HDMI. I think every camera person at one point or other has had one of these in their bags. I am one of those people, and it's still got, look, can you see this? It still has the the new cable coil wrap thing on it. I've literally never used it. Obviously we have our spare mic battery. Now onto the main body of the bag, where the camera and mic goes, and those are kind of essential, so they can just stay where they are. But we have the issue of the battery pack, or battery charger, not battery pack, and the battery are in this side pocket. I can't fit the mic and the squeezy rocket with these in there, so they need to move somewhere else. And now we've created space in the front pocket. Guess where they're going? Whee! Now up top we have the little bits and pieces pouch. This has my ND in it, which again, every day, take it with you. If it gets real bright out, or if you're just filming outside in general, super useful. Also in the top, in an identical case, other than the fact it says UV on the back, is the case for my UV filter, which I always keep on the camera because it just makes everything look better, and I don't think I've ever used it without, so. But inside said case, some adapter rings, again for vintage lenses that I don't keep in my bag, so I might as well keep them with the vintage lenses. Those can go with the UV filter and be stored with the vintage stuff. Now next to that we have the memory card pocket. I only call it that because there's a memory card on the flat thing. And in it we have 3 memory card holders, one of which has a memory card actually in it, and 2 of which are completely empty. I know I have this, it's because I have 2 memory cards in the GH5, but the amount of times I've taken them out and thought, oh, I'll put them in a little case. 0. But I will keep this because you never know when you might need a spare memory card. And below that is what I've taken to calling the crap pouch, because it's where I store all the little bits of crap that I've never used, and probably will never use. In that we have, I think these are the old like strap holders. These horrible little, I don't know what those are, but they are plasticky, useless rubbish. That actually might go in the bin, because they are, I think I changed those the second I got the camera to have metal clips on it. I've never ever use those, and will never ever use those, so those are going in the bin. We have the like video, I don't know, the mount cover thing on top of the camera, you know, the little bit where your mic goes, little cover for that. Again, I took that off a little while ago and it's just kind of sat there, so that can go in a cupboard somewhere. And we have a cable for connecting a battery grip shutter to the shutter, which may actually come in handy. So that can stay in the crap hole, crap hole, is that what I called it for? Crap pouch? I don't know, whatever it's called. It can stay in that and just kind of live there. So now we have to put it all back in and hope that it works. It'll fit, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. So the front pocket now is the power pouch, that's what I'm calling it now, the power pouch, where I keep the battery charger, the battery plug for the battery charger, and the spare battery for the video mic. Boom. The ND and everything else is kind of where it was, it's just there's less stuff there now. And this little bugger. See, I told you to trust me and you didn't. There you go, lesson for today. Trust Dan when he says something sensible. So now hopefully I can get to everything easier, I know where it is, and there's just less stuff to kind of rummage through if I want to find things. Now I know to some of you this might seem quite inconsequential because there's not that much stuff in my bag, there's just a few bits of crap that were kind of getting on my nerves. But if you start out with a clean carry, then you're going to keep it clean hopefully, and then it just makes things easy going forward when you upsize, which, you know. Anyway, that'll do it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And then we've got a fancy new setup here. Now I've found a tripod, we can do a review on this lovely little bit of kit in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for that. But like I said, that'll do it for me for now, and if you did enjoy, do like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know the drill by now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hi everyone. And reason 2, shit. Either side of the camera and lens. And we have a canable. Do it if you wanna. 2020 style, baby. Woo!